I rewatched a little bit of James Gunn's interview with, I can forget it, Michael Rosenbaum,
former Lex Luthor from Smallville.
Yes, he is close personal friends with James Gunn, so that is a really great interview and very revealing. I went back to see what he actually says about Superman Legacy, because he does, to Michael's credit, he was trying to trick James into revealing.
Yeah, it's great.
Something, one of the cool things that he does get James to say is talking about the aesthetic of films, and he was talking about the visual aesthetics that they worked on for the Guardians films. And then he happens to mention after that, and then quickly changes the subject. It's like, a Superman Legacy, we're creating an aesthetic that hasn't existed before. So I'm really excited about that.
An aesthetic that hasn't existed before.
I think he's talking about a visual aesthetic.
Yeah. I'm just trying to parse what that could mean. We know he's not afraid of color, because he was the guy that everyone credited with, like, dude, even Feige, his MCU was kind of real worldy until Gunn comes along. It's like, we're in space, dude. So it's bright colors and blah, blah, blah. It all pops.
And he did talk about one of the reasons he loves the DC universe from the comics so much is that, like, he compared it to Westeros from Game of Thrones, right? So it is Earth, but it's an alternate universe where we're instead of New York, we've got Metropolis and we've got Gotham and Star City and all these places that don't actually exist in reality. So it's a little bit more fanciful than Marvel in that respect. And he loves that aspect of it. So, and that may give us a little more clue to the direction.
Which is the reverse of Nolan, who basically said, oh, Gotham's just Chicago because I don't want to deal with it.
Right.
So when you're looking around and going like, I know what building that is. He's like, shh, don't worry about it. We're in Gotham. Yeah, no, creating a Metropolis, because Superman the movie, it's New York, and you're like, okay, but all right, okay, I guess that's Metropolis, because that was 1978. But he could literally go in there now and create from scratch an entire city with a LexCorp building and the Daily Planet. Oh, the Daily Planet. These things are so iconic. Some of the comics, they went a little bit further where they're like, well, why isn't Metropolis the city of the future? So even in the comics, they were making Metropolis quasi-sci-fi. And maybe they'll be doing that. Because in a world where you have a Mr. Terrific, where it's like, why don't I share my tech with the world? Or Wayne Tech, maybe they're like going, yeah, no, we have flying cars. Maybe they'll have flying cars in Metropolis. I'm trusting James Gunn. It's like, whether Superman is stopping a train that's on wheels or stopping a levitating train from crashing into, I'm all there. I'm there.
Yeah.
As long as Superman has red shorts.
Yeah.
Again, if he doesn't have the shorts, I walk. And I'll say, you can keep my $12.50. Good day to you, sir.